Welcome to Infinity's overview and how-to tutorial of the Dynasty 4D massage chair. We're going to go over the different features and customizations that you can use with the remote. This is a custom Infinity remote control that is unique to this chair. We designed it with the user experience in mind, so I'm sure that you'll find it really easy to use. Let's start by going over the buttons on the face of the remote. Starting just below the screen is the power button. This turns the chair off or on. Located directly to the right of the power button is the pause button. While the massage chair is running, pressing the pause button will stop the program where it is. Just below the power button is the home button. This brings up the menu system that allows you to dive very deeply into the customization of the chair. And just to the right of the home button is the auto button. This brings up a list of auto programs and is great if you want to just jump into a massage. Below the home and auto buttons is the navigation buttons. This allows you to easily navigate the menu systems. While a massage program is running, you can use the up and down buttons to change the mechanism speed, and the right and left buttons to change the airbag intensity. The OK button in the middle is of course used to select options in the menu system. Moving down the remote, there are two sets of two buttons. The first, on the left, is the zero gravity and foot roller buttons. Pressing the zero gravity button changes the zero gravity position. Repeated pushes cycle through the three different zero gravity positions. The foot roller button turns on or off the reflexology foot rollers. Directly to the right of the foot rollers is the shoulder position adjustment button. Pressing and holding these adjust the rollers up or down while the chair is in partial or point massage mode. Pressing and holding the up and down buttons while the chair is in the body scan procedure changes the position of the shoulders. The last set of buttons on the face of the remote are just below the zero gravity and shoulder adjustment buttons. Starting on the left, there is a button labeled foot. Pushing the up arrow raises the footrest up, and holding the down arrow lowers the footrest. To the right of the foot button is the 4D setting. This changes the depth of the rollers. Continued presses of the button cycles through the different depth settings of the 4D rollers. Just below the 4D button is another set of foot adjustment buttons. Holding one of these two arrows extends or retracts the footrest. And then finally, there's a backrest adjustment button. This raises or lowers the backrest. Now that we've gone over the buttons, let's dive deeply into the menu system of the remote. Let's power the chair on. With the chair powered on, a menu of 9 icons pops up. They're auto, manual, airbags, ionizer, heat, time, sounds, lights, and settings. If you want to just get right into a massage, most of the time you're going to click the first option, which is auto. Here you can pick from any of the automatic massage programs. You can choose from sports refresh, extension, rest and sleep, working relief, neck and shoulder, waist and spine, deep shiatsu, healthy breathing, massage extend, relaxation, all air, and demo. If this is the first time you are using the chair, I recommend selecting demo. This is a great program to really show you firsthand what the chair is capable of. If you want to customize your massage or turn on just one of these settings, you can press Home, which returns you to the top menu system. From there, you can select Manual. In Manual, you can select Mode, Part, Width, Speed, or Roller. Each of these changes an aspect of your massage. If you select Mode, you can pick from kneading, tapping, knocking, shiatsu, sync, or 4D shiatsu. These change the pattern of the massage rollers on the track. To change the range of the rollers, move down to Part. Here you have 3 options. Whole, which will utilize the entirety of the 49-inch L track. Partial, which keeps it in an 8 to 10-inch range. Or Point, which will keep the rollers at one spot along the track. If you wish to remove these rollers to a different position while in one of these modes, simply use the shoulder adjustment buttons on the front of the remote. Now if you want to change the width of the rollers, below Part is the option for width. Select this and then choose the width that hits your problem spots. Your options are wide, medium, and narrow. Let's change the speed next. By returning to the manual menu, you can select speed. This changes how fast the rollers move, ranging from the slowest, 1, to the fastest, 6. This is a great way to change the intensity of your massage. I recommend taking the time to find your number. Then finally, we can adjust the speed of the foot rollers by returning to the manual menu and selecting Rollers. Here you can adjust the speed between 3 settings or turn them off completely. Once you've decided on the manual massage for you, return to the main menu by pushing Home. Let's add some airbags into the mix. These simulate human hands and provide a compression massage, which can be great for your circulation. Select Airbag in the home menu. You'll then have the different aspects of the airbags to customize: the part and the force. Select part, and then choose your problem area. Your options are full, arm and shoulder, back and waist, leg and foot, and buttock. Next, let's select the force that the airbags we'd like. The pressure is on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being the lightest and 5 being the most intense. If you decide to turn off the airbags completely, just select off in this menu. Moving on from the airbags, let's check out the air ionizer. Returning to the home menu, middle row, first column, there is the air ionizer. Select this. From here you can turn the ionizer on or off. Personally, I like the feeling of the purified air, but this is entirely up to you. Now let's feel some heat. Navigate to the heat settings in the home menu of your remote. Here you can change how hot you want the heaters in the chairs to go. Same as the previous settings, 1 is warm, 3 is hot, with 2 being a toasty in between. If you can't stand the heat, just turn it off by selecting off. The heat setting is a really important aspect of your massage. Adding heat allows the rollers to more easily loosen tight muscles. The heat makes the benefits of your massage last longer, which is obviously great for you. The next option in the main menu is time. Here you can change the length of your massage. Your choices are 10, 20, or 30 minutes. Now we've really gone through most of the customization options. Let's move on to some of the other senses. First of which is the sound settings. Selecting this brings up the option for sound, volume, beep, and demo voice. First of which, sounds, is a selection of soundscapes that can help you relax. There's white noise, ocean surf, crickets, rain, nature, airplanes, car ride, fireplace, thunderstorm, and windy night. To change the volume of these sounds, select the volume from the sounds menu. It's on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the softest, and 5 being the loudest. If you're like me and like the sound soft, then it's possible you'd like to turn off the response noise on the remote. Just below volume is the beep option. This controls the noise that the remote makes anytime you push one of the buttons on the remote. In hindsight, I could have told you how to change this setting earlier in the remote tutorial. Finally, in the demo program, there is a voice that describes the different functions of the massage. Here you can turn on or off the spoken words for the demo program. If you want a spoken word description to accompany you through the demo program, turn this feature on. To the right of your sound options is the function for lights. Select this and you'll be able to customize your chromotherapy experience. Here there are themes, colors, and brightness settings. If you select themes, this changes the patterns of the lights. There's solid. Solid is a single color that you can have at any selected brightness. Breathe will ramp up and down the brightness of a single color automatically at a soothing pace. Wake Up is an energizing program featuring increasing levels of blue-enriched white light. Wind Down helps relax you with colors of the sunset, gently winding down in intensity. Multi-Wave is a rotation of colors with one color transitioning into the next. Finally, Multi-Rotate will jump from one color to the next for a party-like setting. These are kind of like chromotherapy auto programs. I like to set it to wake up in the morning and wind down in the evening. You can also change the colors of the chromotherapy lights. There's ice blue, red, yellow, lime, green, cyan, blue, and purple. Then finally, you can adjust the brightness of the lights by selecting brightness, then choosing 1 to 5, with 1 being the softest and 5 being the brightest. Finally, we've reached the last option in the home menu, the settings. Everything up until now has been about setting up your massage so that it's perfect for you. Settings has just a few remaining pieces. In the settings, you can change the language, English, Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. Here, you can enable or disable the intelligent voice control function. If this is off, it will no longer be listening for you to say the key phrase, switch to voice mode. Adjust the brightness of the remote from high, medium, or low. Change the backlights of the remote's buttons. Turn on or off the remote sounds. Turn on or off the Bluetooth settings. And then finally, we have the option for sleep mode. This is something new to the Dynasty. If sleep mode is on, the chair will stay reclined at the end of its timed massage. If it is off, it'll return to the upright position. I know we covered a lot of information, and the remote may seem intimidating, but after a few sessions, you'll fly through it like a pro. Now that we've gone over all of the different features of the remote, if you, like me, prefer to control everything from your cell phone, we can download the app and connect it to your chair. To do this, there's a few easy steps, and I will be walking you through using an iPhone 8. The app will work the same between all operating systems. The only difference will be the app store that you download the app from and how you enable the Bluetooth settings on your chosen device. First, download the app from your device's app store. The best keywords to type in and find it are Infinity Massage Chair. Then select the app for your chair and download it. Here I have already downloaded the Dynasty application, so we can get started. Next, make sure the chair is powered on, with the Bluetooth settings set to on. Then enable Bluetooth on your chosen device. Finally, open up the app. The connection settings for your chair will appear. There should be only one chair on your list. Just select your Dynasty. If more chairs are in the area, your list will look more like mine. Once your chair is selected, you can control all of the functions of your chair from your phone, even turning on or off your chair. Here you can see all 12 auto programs, the different heat zones, all of the manual techniques, and the settings. Experiment with the chair. Try different programs at different times of the day and see what makes you feel the best. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go grab a massage. Welcome to the Infinity family. We know you're going to love your chair.